There he is, Julie. Mr. J. See, I'm gonna get some. All right, gentlemen, Just Mercy. Tell us how you got involved with the story, and what was it about the story made for a film that you guys just said we got to do this?
Well, I was introduced to the story by my fellow producers, Gil Netter and Michael B. Jordan, and our director, Destin Cretton. Honestly, it was something when I read the book, my heart was immediately opened. Its message, Brian's message, the work that he does, I just felt it called to me as something that was vital to try to lift up, and that is truly the bottom line as to why I wanted to get involved. I just think what the work that he's doing and the message that he portrays in that work, I just feel like is something that if I could have a very small part of elevating, I felt like I had to.
And you?
Pretty much the same for me. I had a working relationship and a friendship with Asher and Destin Cretton, who directed the movie, and I co-wrote it with him. And once I was introduced to Brian's book, and then meeting him as a person is such a intensely powerful and kind of transformative experience. So I just hoped that in being a part of the project, I could help in translating his voice and his unique vision for what needs to happen in our country to the screen.
Right. So are you guys hoping that this will definitely push criminal justice, changing of the laws forward for all those unfortunate people who are caught in the system?
I mean, absolutely.
Absolutely. I would say that Brian Stevenson is doing that work, and hopefully our movie entertains and inspires and pushes you towards seeking out more information and reading the book and looking into all the amazing things that Brian and the EJI organization are doing.
Thanks, guys. They all want you guys. So thank you guys.
I'm too close? What about this? Huh? What about this? Huh? What about that?
All right.
How about a little, you know?
You made
Okay, a little bit to my left. I'm still in trouble.
Thank you, Jamie. Question: what was it about this film that made you say yes? And the second part, being an Oscar winner, what did you pass on your experiences to the cast of the entire film?
That's a great question. First of all, Michael B. Jordan, man, you know, I cannot say enough of how he's incredible in front of the camera and behind the camera. He produced this movie. And the things that he produced with the inclusion projects and everything like that, what he was doing behind the scene was amazing. And then the story of Brian Stevenson going into the belly of the beast in Alabama to try to get people off of death row. I just thought that was an incredible story. And then meeting Brian Stevenson, I mean, man, when this guy speaks, you know, it's like the heavens open up in a sense. He's really powerful and talks about justice and injustice in a way that everybody can understand and sort of and be moved by it. And then when it came to drawing upon my experiences, it was really myself and Michael B. Jordan. We had conversations that I won't necessarily share, but there were certain things that I would explain to him. This is your moment, because you see the actors and actresses in this movie are heavy. They're incredible, and so there he is swimming in those waters. And there was one point where he had to do a speech at the end of the movie, and he stuttered a couple of times. And you know, he's very gracious. He said, "Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, brother." And at one point, I pulled him to the side. I said, "Hey, you don't have to say you're sorry. This is your movie. It's your time. If it takes you 30 minutes to say one line, you take it." And he went over, took a minute, came back, and he did that speech, and he got a standing ovation. So it was moments like that where you share, you pass on what you know to be true, or what works, or what worked for me in a situation when I was like at that point. And so to see it, you know, it was like a proud papa. I was like, oh yeah, boy, you did your thing. You oh my baby, you know, he got the spirit. So it was times like that where, you know, you give of yourself because it was for a bigger cause. You think about it, the people that we played, they really lived it. You know, Walter McMillan, you know, I mean, his life was snapped in half. And so sometimes even doing this, it's still bittersweet, although we are celebrating the movie and we want everybody to see it. Still in the back of your mind, you go like, wow, these are real people that live in this, you know, every single day.
Okay. So, working in this film, how did you get involved with the film, and what will you take away personally from the film working with Jamie Foxx and Michael B. Jordan?
So I heard about the film through my representative. I got the sides, and when I saw the story that we were telling, when I saw the woman, a Southern woman who stands and chooses love, she could choose to walk away, but she chooses to stand and open the door for others to stand and show their support in a way that I have not experienced. And so it's a great opportunity to honor her life and her choices. Working with Michael, who is amazing, working with Jamie, with Bree, who are amazing. Master classes. Every day I showed up with Jamie while we were working. To see him in action is amazing, but then when they yelled cut, he poured so much into each of us, sharing his stories, sharing his life, sharing his experiences. So this project is just so special all the way around.
We can't wait to see it. One last question. Where were you at when they called you?
I was at home. I was about to go to the grocery store. And my agent called, or my manager actually called, and we had a whole conversation about something else. And then she said, and by the way, you booked Just Mercy. And it was amazing.
They're pulling you away. Go over there. Okay, thank you.